What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I have a pair of sneakers that I've been waiting for quite some time, and as you can see, these are the Air Jordan 5s DJ Khaled collaboration in the Crimson Bliss colorway. Now, right off the bat, I can really say that, the sail and purple pair is a lot more wearable. It's just that I think, this pair has a lot more flair to it, and I think it really stays true to the collaboration and the entire release. These did drop like last week. The funny thing is that I actually waited outside one of the largest Jordan stores in South Korea. It was on release day, and we were kind of expecting this to release on that morning, but apparently the store didn't release them on that day, so I came home empty-handed. But I think the next day or two they ended up releasing it, but I was able to pick this pair up on a different online boutique in Korea. It was quite easy. The sail and purple pairs sold out pretty quickly, but I think we still have some sizes available for this particular colorway now. But I still wanted this pair more than the other one, so I'm really happy. Now, without further ado, let's dive right into the sneaker. So this is part of DJ Khaled's We the Best series. Obviously, he released like the Jordan 3s way back when, but I wasn't into collecting sneakers back then. But ever since then, I really wanted a pair of a DJ Khaled collaboration shoe, and I'm really glad I was able to score this, fairly easily. Now, as the colorway suggests, the overall upper of the sneaker is created using this crimson colored leather, and what I can tell you is that this leather is really different from what I've been seeing on Jordan 5s over the past few years. I mean, I can definitely say that this is probably the smoothest and softest leather that I've seen on a Jordan 5, and I can tell you that I did cop a lot of Air Jordan 5s over the past like 2 or 3 years, and this is just on a different level. It's almost as if like it's too soft to a certain extent. But anyways, on the center we've got that plastic TPU clear netting that is characteristic of all Air Jordan 5 models, and then you can see all the crimson colored overlays nicely stitched. The QC on this pair is quite all right, and towards the front you see more of that crimson colored leather with the tumble texture. And what I can tell you is that the toe box is just on another level. I mean, like, this is beyond soft, and I don't know, it feels almost unsafe being that like it's too soft. But what I'm trying to say is that the leather quality is quite nice. Obviously, this is not any sort of like premium leather to any extent. It's just that it's if for those who like tumbled and soft leather, this is probably the best pick for you. But anyways, on the center you see more of that sort of like the peach colored or crimson colored laces, the cotton laces, factory laced onto the sneaker. And then here on the side you see the TPU eyelets nicely stitched, and underneath the laces you see more of that TPU netting. Nothing too special there. Now here on the top you see the clear plastic lace lock with the Jordan Jumpman logo printed in that sort of like light blue color. And then you got the Nike text branding here as well. And for the tongue, you see that, that shiny silver tongue with the Jordan Jumpman embroidered in black. And I think one of the coolest parts of this sneaker is the inner lining, which it's not mesh, and it's some sort of very slippery, silky fabric material, and then you got this sort of like padded texture. It almost reminds me of a nice couch, or like maybe even a car seat. Whatever it is, it adds to sort of this like premium and like royal feeling, and I'm guessing that's precisely what DJ Khaled was going for. It does have like a very sort of a different vibe. Let's just say it's like a different level, a different vibe. Obviously, once again, the material itself is probably not far from like premium, but it's just a cool detail, and I think it's really nice. It's just a nice way to kind of like set this model apart from other Air Jordan 5 releases. And then for the insole, You've got the We the Best branding in black against this sort of like baby blue insole. And then on the back side, you see more of the crimson colored overlays. What I noticed is that we're missing that huge bubble on the side. Instead, like, you got the flat overlay here. I'm not entirely sure why DJ Khaled made that particular decision, but you know, to the eyes, I think it's a lot more pleasing. But then I don't know. I just kind of noticed it. It's pretty different from what we've been seeing. And then on the heel counter, you've got that beautiful "We the Best" slogan embroidered in that shiny sort of like baby blue color. And I mean, that detail, that booty is so cool. And I don't know. It's just, there's something different about this release. I know Jordan 5s aren't doing that well in the market right now, but you know, I really love this entire release. On the medial side, it's basically the same deal. What's cool is that the midsole, I think the midsole is really nice. You got the sail midsole here with the parts of black on the backside. And what you see here is that you got the shark tooth detail in that sort of like baby blue color. And then you got the black splatters to add a little bit more flair to the sneaker. And it's just so cool. I think they did a really good job of picking out these sort of like pastel toned colors for this model and not being too loud, if you know what I mean. Like, I know this is a bright pair of sneakers, but it's by no means like a clown shoe or anything like that. I really like the mix of colors on this release. And obviously on the back side, you see the visible air unit with the columns on the center. And the outsole is fantastic. You know, you got this sort of like crimson colored, guard out here. And then here for the herringbone traction, you got this sort of like cream colored material, the rubber material for the outsole. And underneath that, you got that baby blue colored Jordan Jumpman logo printed right there. And then here on the mid part, you got the Nike branding against that sail background. And the other side of the sneaker is pretty much the same deal, except for on the booty, you got the Nike Air branding embroidered in that baby blue color once again. And it's just so cool. It really pops against that overall crimson sort of heel counter. And I can tell you, man, that these are some nice summer shoes. Like, just imagine wearing these in some basketball shorts. It'd be really cool. And then for the insole, you got the Nike Air branding printed in black against that insole once again. And then what I did want to mention is that this pair does come with extra laces. For some reason, that plastic string thingy was like broken, so here I have the laces separately, but it's okay. You got the baby blue colored laces as well as the black ones and the cream colored laces as well. And I think all three of them would go really nicely, but I think it's either the crimson colored or the baby blue ones would go very well with the overall shoe. And I don't know, I'm going to think about swapping them out pretty soon. I also wanted to talk about the packaging because they did a really good job with the packaging as well. So you got the box, a regular Air Jordan 5 box, but I don't know if the camera is picking up nicely, but you've got that sort of like gradation effect along the Jordan Jumpman logo. It kind of starts off that sort of like that yellow color, and then it kind of changes into this like light pink and light purple or violet. And I guess it's supposed to kind of like evoke the feeling of like a sunset or whatever. It just gives off a really tropical vibe to it. And you got the similar effects on the inside of the box. You got the yellow part here, and hints of pink on the backside, and that goes similar. That's the same thing for the outside of this the box, where you got the cement print, except you've got that effect once again, a nice sort of like layer of different colors. And then here on the side, you got the We the Best branding here with the same sort of like color effect. And I think it's just really cool. And what's more is that you've got the plastic case. You can't leave out the plastic case. I know Jordan Brand has released a lot of shoes Unfortunately, I haven't been able to pick up a pair with this sort of plastic case, so it's a really different thing for me to actually see this in hand. But I can tell you that this is nice. Obviously, it's not anything premium or whatever, but you've got the nice sort of like different details and brandings where it says like "Keep Going" and "We the Best" and the Jordan Jumpman logo, all done in different colors that go along quite well with the overall release. And one thing that I forgot to mention is that it's actually an important one. Here on the back side of the tongue, you've got the "Keep" tag stitched onto the back side of the tongue, whereas on the left shoe you got the "Going" text tag stitched onto the backside of the tongue as well. So, it's just a fun shoe. You've got a lot of details. It's so rich in details, and they did a really, really good job, with the execution. I'm in love with the materials. I'm in love with the color blocking. It's just so nice. Sizing wise, I haven't tried these on, but what I can tell you is that all Jordan 5s are basically true to size for me. In fact, I feel like the Jordan 5s lean toward being a little bit roomy. So unless you have super wide feet, you might be fine with just going like true size or maybe even half a size down if you want that snug fit. But for me, it's true to size all the way. Resale wise, I just checked StockX, and it seems like these are pretty much sitting for retail. So if you ever wanted a pair of the We the Best collab and wasn't able to get your hands on the Jordan 3s, maybe this is a nice consolation prize. I mean, at least that's what this stands for me. But it's a really, really cool release in its own respect. But once again, it's basically sitting for retail, so it might be a good time to snag a pair. But that's basically it. I'm probably gonna let these simmer in my room for a while, and then probably pull them out in the springtime or the summertime. These are gonna look really, really cool. Once again, thank you for watching, and I'll be uploading some more videos soon. So if you enjoyed watching this video, please hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps my channel grow. I'm sorry that I'm a little rusty and off schedule, but I'm getting back in track once again. So stay tuned for more. And as always, thanks for watching.